Hey, what's up everybody, it's BaldGuyAce, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can get a ton of minion slots in the fastest and most efficient way possible. I'm going to tell you not only the exact order you should go in to craft your minions, but also the best minions you should use in order to make the most coins for buying the crafting materials. Even if you think you already know the strategies I'm going to talk about, make sure to watch through the entire video because I'm going to mention several details that you might not know, as well as tell you about a super awesome website that really helps you out when trying to get new minion slots. And with that said, let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know, the way you get more minion slots is to craft as many unique minion types as possible. You start out only being able to place 5 minions on your island, but by crafting more unique minions, you gain more slots, all the way to a current max of 30 slots. Each tier of a particular minion counts as a unique type. So for instance, Carrot Minion Tier 3 and Carrot Minion Tier 4 count as 2 different minion types. Crafting as many minion types as possible sounds simple, but many people are going about it in the wrong way, which wastes a lot of time. A lot of people will place down one type of minion, and they'll use the items they collect from those minions to upgrade that same type of minion. For instance, they'll place down all iron minions and use the iron they collect to upgrade their iron minions. Then they'll switch to another type of minion and place down that type and do the same thing. Although this is good for increasing your collection, it's not the fastest way to increase your total minion slots. So instead of placing down the minion that you want to upgrade, what you actually want to do is place down whichever minion makes you the most coins when selling their materials. If you're a new player, I recommend placing down clay minions or lapis lazuli minions to get your coins. Snow minions also make pretty good coins, but they're very expensive to buy, so you're better off using clay or lapis lazuli unless you already have snow minions. To unlock the ability to craft clay minions, you can fish at the pond in the hub that's near where the fairy soul collector is. You can fish there until you get 50 clay, which will unlock the clay minion recipes, and after that you can simply buy clay from the bazaar and craft as many clay minions as you have slots available. If you want to use lapis minions, then you would unlock the lapis minion recipe by mining lapis lazuli from the deep caverns. Depending on what point in the game you're at, you might not have super compactors or enchanted lava buckets, but I would definitely recommend putting a diamond spreading into each minion that you place down, since they're fairly cheap and you can get a good amount of diamonds from them. After you place down your minions and some time has gone by, you can then collect the materials from the minions you place down and sell them to the bazaar to get coins. You can then use those coins to buy the materials to craft the next unique minion that you need. Before I explain the best order of minions that you should craft, it would be super awesome if you could leave a like on this video, and most importantly, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button. It's totally free and you can always unsubscribe later. We're getting really close to the 30,000 subscribers that I need to get YouTube rank, so I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out by subscribing. It actually seems crazy, but according to YouTube, less than 7% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. That means more than 93% of you are not subscribed, even though I'm constantly posting Skyblock guides. If even a quarter of the people who watch this video hit the subscribe button, I'd actually get YouTube rank from just this one video. So please do me a huge favor and subscribe. If you comment on my video afterwards telling me that you subscribed, I'll make sure to reply to your comment. Anyway, moving on with the guide. So now we know how you're going to get the coins to craft new minions, but you're probably wondering what order you should actually craft the minions in. Well, here's where the website I mentioned earlier comes in. All you have to do is go to the website skyblockutils.com. That's Skyblock and then the letters utils.com. And then click on cheapest minions at the bar on the top of the website, then enter your username in the box and click search. And the website will actually give you a list in order of the cheapest minions that you can craft using materials that you can buy from the bazaar. You can now simply buy the materials from the bazaar and craft each tier of minion in the order listed until you either run out of coins or until the cost to craft the next tier becomes so expensive that you'd rather wait before trying to get new slots. You can ignore Tarantula and Revenant minions because even though they're listed early on in the list, you can't actually unlock the ability to craft them until you've completed a lot of Slayer quests. But for the rest of the minions listed, all you have to do in order to unlock the ability to craft that minion category is to manually collect a small amount of the raw material needed for that minion. For instance, as I mentioned earlier, for clay minions, you need to fish up 50 clay. For most of the ore minions, such as iron or gold, you can mine in the gold or deep caverns. You can get quartz and glowstone in the blazing fortress, wood from the park, crops from the barn, and so on. Keep in mind, you only need to manually get enough of the material to unlock that minion's recipe. Once it's unlocked, you can buy the rest of the materials that you need for crafting from the bazaar, which will save you a ton of time. As an example, on my list, because I'm pretty far along in the game, the cheapest available minion type that I haven't crafted yet is a cobblestone 11 minion. It requires 512 enchanted cobblestone, so I'm going to buy that from the bazaar, and then I'm going to put it into the crafting table with a tier 10 cobblestone minion that I already have, and boom, one more unique minion crafted. After that, I can then move on to the next minion on my list, which is a tier 10 sand minion. You can just keep moving on down your list of minions until you have the amount of minion slots that you want. It's not too bad getting to around 19 slots, but after that it gets a little little harder since you need to craft 50 unique minion types to get each additional slot. It's worth noting that you can gain an additional 5 minion slots for free from the community shop, so you should always make sure that Elizabeth from the community shop is working on your next free slot. Also, if you don't want to wait for your clay or lapis minions to get you coins, you can speed things up by getting coins manually by farming. And I have a pretty good guide on how to build a sugarcane farm, which will get you quite a bit of coins if you have the patience to build and farm it. Well, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please leave a like, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hopefully with your help, I'll be able to get YouTube rank in the next few months. Thanks a lot for watching, and until my next video, I'm BaldGuyAce, reminding you to embrace the baldness.